Hi, good evening. And before I introduce myself, I really want to connect with you guys. I want to tell you a little bit about myself, not on a name and professional basis, but more on a human basis. Yeah. I feel like I'm a very warm person. I love having conversations with strangers, and that stimulates the mind. I love house parties, but more than that, I love killing it on the dance floor. I think I have a good amount of empathy, but I'm not overtly sensitive. And I like to dip my hands into different pots because I'm a curious cat. And I have 2 cats. I'm a big foodie and I'm like a child on sugar when I go to adventure parks. My love language is exchanging thoughtful gifts. One of my strengths is really listening to people. I really like making people feel heard. And my weakness is memory. So I'm also a great secret keeper if you want to tell me stuff. Lastly, I want to share something really intimate with you. I was born a cleft lip, and one of the biggest impacts that it had in my life was that my parents pampered me a lot. There was a lot of love and care, like Harry Potter with a scar, a lot of love, and they had faith in me no matter what. So, itna faith tha, so I was like, I'll take my own sweet time to figure things out and work out. And you know that feeling when you're in college or just out of college, and you're so confused and people are telling you, the world is your oyster, go and explore it. And that's not advice that's going to help you narrow down anything, it's leaving you even more confused. That kind of advice is great. Guys, take it, do it. Do every single thing that makes you curious. Dancing, singing, learning martial arts, learning a language, starting a startup, everything. And if you feel like you can't do it, let me tell you, I have done it all. Through different mediums, through online classes, offline classes, Duolingo. There's so many things that can quench your thirst of, being inquisitive nowadays. But let me tell you, within 3 months, I started dropping down classes and narrowing down on things that I really like. As they say, elimination is the process of selection. And that's exactly what happened with me. Out of the 10 classes I was doing, I was selected to be a part of India's first all-girls jazz group called the Bomb Squad through one of the many classes. I haven't stopped dipping my hands into different pots, but I'll come to that. There are times that you are curious, but then you stop yourself. Never stop that. As a child, you never stopped exploring. So how dare you do that as an adult? How dare you ever do that to yourself? So I'm going to tell you about... Let me just move. I have this painting in my room that says wonderful words. All those who wander are not lost. And those words always give me strength. Now what if you found what you like? What if you feel like, I'm in a stable job and I found this artistic side to myself? What do I do about it after that? What if I have a skill set but there is no potential for me to make money with it? What if I'm not good enough to probably take it up as a profession? Calm down. I know you guys are like holding your breath, but I got it. Who am I? Let's circle back to that now with my name and profession. I'm Avida. I'm a dancer, choreographer, singer-songwriter. As a dancer choreographer, I have performed on stages like the Esplanade in Singapore, the NCPA. I have worked with celebrities like Hari Sandhu, Rajkumar Rao, Madhuri Dixit. I have performed in music videos with Leslie Lewis, Raja Kumari, worked with Pantene and West Side as a choreographer, and done a number of brand collaborations with Pepsi, Nykaa, and so on. After gaining incredible experience in the dance industry, what did I do? I shifted my industry to the music industry. And now I'm working as a singer-songwriter with Shannon Donald since a while. I have released 2 songs and there are more songs to be released. Other than working as an artist, I recently started working for a budding music business company called Aurora Collective with the founder Rahul. We are spreading knowledge about music business through webinars and workshops. We're also working with artists who are very good but have not yet skipped to the good part, and really helping them brand and build their credibility and make sure they're valued. My vision for India and the reason I planted myself into this music business industry, aside from growing as an artist myself, is because I want to make performing arts a legit degree. I want to start a university where disciplines of performing arts that are so interrelated get the appreciation it deserves. It deserves a formal degree. It deserves a formal university. It's time that artists are given the respect and power in any other profession in India. And now that I see smiles on your faces and claps, let me begin telling you the 3 assets that can help you climb out of the fear that consumes you as an artist. Very easy. Courage to believe in yourself, confidence, humility. These are concepts you've heard 100 times by people, either as a word of advice or encouragement. But I'm not saying anything new. What I want to do is help expand these concepts for you and try to give you perspective. Try to tell you how to apply it. And at the end of it, the least I can hope that these qualities reignite inside you. So the first thing, courage to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. What does that even mean? It means that if you have a particular skill set, you don't have to master it to get somewhere. Only learning it and not applying it does not cut it. And that's where courage and belief comes into the picture. There are times that you've done things for 6 months, 1 year, hell, as even as a professional for 6 years, if I've done something, there are times where I think I'm not good enough. But the difference is, I still choose to believe in myself. What does that mean? That means that there's a project that comes my way, and I feel like I'm totally out, this project is totally out of my league, I can't do it. I'll still dive into it, and I'll figure it out. In the process, 2 things can happen. Either I'll venture out successful, or I'll make a fool out of myself. But the best part and my triumph is that I found the courage to believe in myself. I did a musical as an assistant choreographer, and the entire musical had Kathak choreography. I have never done Kathak in my life. And the other assistant, she was 9 years trained in Kathak. For the first 2 weeks, I was like, I have no idea. I felt horrible about myself. I didn't know how I was going to bring value. But I believe that, I will do something with this project. I will own it. And at the end, there was so much team spirit and leadership that I brought onto the table. I used to gather these girls to teach me Kathak spins, and every time I practiced, they used to come, and they never used to sit, they used to come and practice with me. The performance by the end of it was so refined, so together, and one of the best performances we put up at the Esplanade in Singapore. There are so many of you here who have changed jobs, who have changed cities, who have changed up complete houses and line of jobs. All of it needs courage. That means you have it, but we forget to use it when we need it the most. Don't wait to become the best at something. Don't even wait to become better. Just be good enough and gather all that courage and jump. Jump 100 times until you are not fearful to jump anymore. And trust me, after the 3rd time itself, you'll find it easy. You'll feel like opportunities are coming, or your stars are aligning, right place at the right time. And this is only because you have the courage to believe in yourself, and so the universe will believe in you. So the first point, be courage. Courage simply means not knowing how deep the sea is, but taking the leap anyway, trusting yourself to find the shore. The next one, confidence. Oh, this is my favorite. Confidence is embodying the spirit of your best friend into your soul and hyping yourself up so much like you're everything the world needs. In short, even if you think you suck, you got to make them think this potato is an avocado. Up your own value. Of course, yeah, you're going to use that on your captions, aren't you? Of course, I'll talk about Instagram, but please note this is only my approach. Use it if you like. Put out your work like Instagram is your doodle page. But what is important is, in every 2-3 months, make sure that you're improving just one thing about your post. Maybe the caption, the color, the lighting, the camera, what you're saying, or one element of what you're doing. Basically, upskill. You don't need to post 10 times a month. Post once in 2 weeks, but make sure you create art. Create something where the output doesn't matter as much, but the process has taught you something. Now what will happen is your skill set will increase. You'll probably learn how to edit on a new app, or you'll learn that, yeah, this lighting looks fabulous on me. Or a riff that you really know very well, you'll use that on another song. your artistry will improve, and let me tell you, this also counts as gaining industry experience. And the cherry on top is, the trollers won't affect you. Because the best part of the video wasn't the video anyway, it was the process. It's so hard to take those comments personally because the outcome doesn't define your journey. And after all that hard work, parents, please, I'm telling you, I really advocate this, go party. Go to good parties, go to good events and network. With that confidence and the courage to believe in yourself, talk to people about what you do. If you've not done professional projects, talk about your vision as an artist. Talk about your learning curves, what you did right, how can you do it better. And if nothing, connect on a human level like I did with you at the start. Communicate to form a community. Communicate to make collaborations work. And with time, your value as an artist will have shot up. Confidence, the word in its truest essence, means to be comfortable in your skill. To accept whichever stage you are at in life right now and still, have that trust in yourself, value yourself. Yes, the power of confidence. The last and third point that I really want to talk about is humility. Humility is one of my favorite things. It means the power and acceptability to learn. If you're confident and you put yourself out there, obviously you're exposed to judgment. How do you not get scared of judgment? Whether you're meeting somebody more important or you're getting into a big brand collaboration or something as big as the stage. The simple rule that I follow is, don't create the pressure on yourself to be memorable. It doesn't have to be filled with big words and flowers and frills. Just be authentic. And if you have substance in what you are saying, trust me, it'll come through. And don't be scared to be stupid. I made a fool out of myself like 100 times on the stage already. But people are just waiting to laugh at the next thing and they'll forget about all of that. And trust me, if you are acting stupid and you're confident, it comes off as charming. Right? Take up time, for example. Like, hey, are you a camera? Because every time I look at you, I smile. Right? Moving on to humility is what I was going to talk about. It's my theme. Humility means the willingness to learn. Always. Allow your mind to open up, and it makes people want to talk to you and work with you. I've collaborated with so many people, whether they were dancers, non-dancers, I didn't care about their following, but solely what they brought to the table. And I feel such collaborations help to explore and expand sides of yourselves. My first song, Gurikaram, had two exceptionally good dancers who actually helped me choreograph the entire song, and they just came up to me and they were like, we want to collaborate with you on this. My second song, New Prayer, I collaborated with the Dharavi project. And there were 3 brands that came on board for providing t-shirts, shoes and sunglasses as gears for all the kids. They didn't have to do that. I'm not even an established singer yet. But it was solely because of the humility and the kindness that we saw through to the project. And now they're proud of the collaborations that they did with me. Artists need to help artists grow. And only when you value each other will the value of the community increase cumulatively. But that willingness to push somebody comes from a place of humility. The more humble you are, that means the more secure you are. The more secure you are, the more you're okay to pull somebody up and even push them further. That means you're giving more. And the more you give, the more you get. And trust me when I say that, because I have suggested those 2 co-artists to n number of projects. And me, myself, I've got an n number of projects because of collaborative basis. As an artist, a professional in any field, as an elder or younger sibling, as a parent, or anybody in the world, you will stop growing if you sidestep humility. If you believe that knowledge possesses so much power and you have that knowledge, share it. Use it to elevate people around you, and that is exactly what we're doing on the stage today, isn't it? Thinking that you know everything or you're right 99% of the time, or talking to somebody is a waste of your time, or someone's lesser than you, you're cutting your source of joy and the opportunity to create value. The art of conversations, the possibilities of gaining perspective, this joy of appreciation, everything stems from humility. And lastly, your value as an artist in today's world is not solely determined by the work. Every work is inspired, and every work you do has room for progress and doing better. But the real value lies in experience. Courage to believe in yourself, confidence and humility will help you open those doors to that kind of experience. Your work will automatically get better with time, but your value will shoot through the roofs if you allow yourself to open those doors. And tonight, if any of those speakers inspired you, instead of just taking a picture with them, please inspire and spark a conversation. Open those doors for yourself. Stay courageous, muster that confidence, and always be humble. Thank you.